Hey, welcome back, friends. Let's go out to the garage and take a look at a legend. A legend that's been discontinued. That's the whole point of this video, is to chat about this a little bit. And it's a little bit disrespectful that I got it. Got the old girl sitting over here and some leaves, and there she is, the WaySafe Heavyweight, the first design. I think this is the first hitch, the weight distribution hitch that WaySafe designed, and they've discontinued it. So we're going to talk about that today. First, if you don't mind, help us pay some bills and check out today's channel sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by rvmattress.com, a Brooklyn bedding brand.
So our family has enjoyed RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding's mattresses for over a year now. We love them, and we're confident you will as well.
This particular model is called the Dream Foam Essential, which just won Good Housekeeping's 2023 Family Travel Award for having a big variety of sizes without sacrificing comfort, making it the perfect mattress on the road.
With your RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, you get a 120-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty.
For our family, the RV is our place to recharge for the next day. So a comfortable night's rest is important, not just for mom and dad, but for the kids too. Thank you, RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, for sponsoring today's video.
So head over to rvmattress.com/wondering and use our code WONDERING to get 25% off your next mattress.
Now let's hop back into today's video.
All right, I got her all shined up, or at least blown off anyway. And she's sitting out here with her little sister, the middleweight. So a couple things. We're going to go through a couple of reasons why this may be happening, why they've already discontinued this. They discontinued this back in August, I think. And I haven't done a video because I was trying to learn more and more about why and what's coming up next. And I got a little bit of insight, but nothing crazy. But I got a few thoughts here. And I wanted to do this video because I know a lot of you have watched my Hitch reviews and you have purchased one of these based on my reviews, or at least my opinion had a heavy influence on whether or not you decided to go with one of these hitches. These are my two favorite hitches. I've tested 11 hitches, and if I were going to buy a hitch today, well, I wouldn't buy that one now because it's discontinued, but this came in first place. This is my favorite, and this is really a close second. So this is the WaySafe Heavyweight, WaySafe Middleweight, and yeah, this has been my favorite hitch I've dealt with, and now it's discontinued. But a few reasons I believe why. And the first reason is I believe they're trying to get some uniformity in product. So you can see these two hitches look completely different. And if you look at this hitch, the shank's different, the hitch head's completely different. Yeah, there's just tons of difference here. And if you didn't have any labels on either one of these hitches, you would never imagine that these both came out of the same company. So I think uniformity in product is a big reason they're doing it. You know, that also helps with things like being able to, I don't know what they'll be able to use on both hitches, but you know, possibly they can use this part of the hitch head here. Maybe they can use the same inserts. Maybe they can use the same ball. You know, stuff like that. That's going to save them a little bit money in production, or able them to order, you know, more parts at a time. I don't know. That's not coming from WaySafe. That's just an assumption. But you can certainly tell that they're much different in design. The second thing I think they're trying to accomplish here is weight savings. The big con on this hitch, even though it's my favorite of all time, is it's super heavy. So it's easily, now a Pro Pride is much heavier than this, but a Pro Pride stays on the trailer head, on the trailer most of the time. You only have to deal with the shank of the Pro Pride. So as far as hitch heads that you're having to move on and off of the truck at times, this one is by far the heaviest of all 11 I've tested. So, and this one, they lightened this one up significantly. I think that was a big goal with this hitch, was to save the consumer a little bit of money and save them a lot of weight. So this one's probably about 30 pounds lighter than this one. I think this one's around 80. This one's probably about 50, 55, maybe 60 pounds. So maybe only 20 pounds lighter, but still that's a big difference when you're moving it on and off. So I think that's another reason for this. Now, I did reach out to them when I learned that they were discontinuing this bad boy. I said, hey, you can see how much room you've got from where it attaches to the truck to the ball, and I was always able to use my tailgate. Not so much on this one. That's really the biggest reason why this one came in second place, is the usage of my tailgate. You can see there's a lot shorter distance between here and here versus here and here. So I said, hey, please, whatever you guys do, don't screw up and take away tailgate usage from the heavyweight. please. And they've told me they haven't, so we'll see. I think they're sending me one. They're going to send me one. Again, I think it's going to look very similar to this one, and we'll see how it goes. I'll test it out and see. So if you're unfamiliar with these hitches, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. It's the first video you've ever seen of mine. The heavyweight in this configuration with a 2.5-inch shaft or shank, this tows up to a 20,000-pound trailer. So it really sits in a unique spot as far as weight distribution is concerned. That's very high numbers for a weight distribution hitch. Most of them max out at 12,000, 15,000 pounds. And it kind of along the lines of this one. So this one has a couple of different bar setups where you can go from like 4,000 to 7,000 pounds. Don't quote me on these weights, it's not in front of me. And then another bar setup, you can go from like 7,000 to 12,000 pounds. But this one maxes out around 12,000 pounds. So that's why they call this one the middle weight. So I don't think I explained that in the beginning. But, and lastly, I think probably, just like any business, they're probably trying to, I've made a couple points so far, but the last point I'll make about why they may be changing things up a little bit and why they discontinued this bad boy is they're probably trying to save a little money somewhere. Again, like I said, if they can order parts in higher numbers, that helps them save some money. If they can use, parts on both the heavy and the middle weight, that probably saves them some money. And, yeah, any business is trying to save money where they can. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll be I have a fondness for this one. So I'll be very, very picky with my review of the new version of that, which hopefully is coming to you guys. Hopefully by January, February, we'll have enough miles on the new one to give you enough of a review, a confident review. But there you go, guys. I just wanted to explain the situation here since this has been discontinued, and I've recommended this hitch to so many people. Well, both of these hitches, really. I mean, they're both great hitches, and for the money savings, I mean, this is really, really good. The only reason I took away points was because of tailgate usage. So I'm not really that upset about it. I just hope with the new design, that the tailgate's able to use on the heavyweight. Anyway, guys, like I said, I want to explain myself, want to explain what's going on. Some of you go onto the website, say, hey, they don't know or sell this, what's going on? And that's the reason for this video. Guys, thank you so much. I try to thank you guys nearly every video. Thank you so much for your subscription. A little over 72,000 subscribers, and we're very, very grateful. I hope you're being safe out there. Enjoy your travels. See ya.